on today's episode of Oops, we're going to make, what are we making, Misty?
We are making, let me see the proper name for it.
Proper name for it?
Okay, we are making, Keto Mozzarella Cheese Sticks.
Keto Mozzarella Cheese Sticks. Is keto like with ketchup? Here, come around on that side. Don't touch it. Yeah, okay. Go around and unwrap that real quick because we're unwrapping these cheese sticks that you can find in any grocery stores. And we're going to cut them up, and then Misty's going to tell me what the ingredients are because I've never made them. So we'll be learning this together.
Yep.
Yep, thank you. Nope, give me that.
So basically, it's instead of using like regular flour, because I'm also trying to think about gluten-free too, it's almond flour.
Yeah.
Almond flour.
Or people correct me and say almond flour. I say
Almond flour.
We say pecan, you say pecan.
Yeah, tomato.
Okay, so we're making keto fried cheese sticks, correct?
yeah, they're called
What's the proper
Mozzarella cheese sticks.
Keto Mozzarella Cheese Sticks, and they're fried in olive oil with almond flour.
And almond flour, and also since I like to add things, we're gonna fry these yummy onion things with this, okay?
Yeah.
So what's the first step there, Mama?
I think you just spit a little.
Did I spit on the food?
Maybe not on the food, but it was close.
Okay, first thing is gonna cut the cheese sticks.
So before you do that, you're supposed to put the cheese sticks in the freezer so that they're not going to melt right when you drop them in the hot oil.
Okay, so these have been in the freezer.
Yeah, at least, well, they've been in the freezer a couple days because I plan on doing this sooner, but you're just at least an hour before planning to cook them. Cut them in half and place them in the freezer.
Oh, okay. Watch your fingers.
If you do not freeze them, they will completely melt when you fry them. It will not turn out the way you would hope.
Oh, you know what? Well, why don't I stick them back in? Bailey, come put these back in the freezer for just a second.
Yeah.
While I'm doing the onions and stuff. Take that carefully. Open the freezer.
Okay, pay attention.
Put them in the freezers. And
don't look at the onions.
Don't look at the onions.
Yeah, because they have some kind of chemical that causes you to make your eyes burn.
So take these onions and do like this. I'm gonna throw them in the sink over there. We're on here.
How do you say it?
Onions.
Oh, and it doesn't have a G in it. So try it again.
Onions.
No, not
Yen.
Onions.
Onion.
He says it Ungions. Onions.
So, do I have this part right? I don't know I'm gonna get the eggs.
Okay. So, in a medium mixing bowl, beat 2 eggs.
Beat them up.
Yes.
Beat them up. I'm gonna do like this.
Are you kidding?
There you go. There's one little egg right there. Of course, this is a good way to hack your finger if you're not careful. Like that.
I've never seen anybody open an egg like that.
Well, just because I'm trying to be fancy.
What? How did she?
Is that like professional?
My hand's
chefs?
got something on them. Can you get me a napkin or something?
You could use my apron.
No, get a napkin from the oven.
I like your thinking though. I would use
It's hanging
mine.
on the oven.
Okay.
So let's put all these knives, consolidate the knives somewhere. Let me see that. Okay. Hey, shh! Can't tell people where we live. Okay, so we got the eggs, and take the little eggs. Go ahead and poke the yolk, and let's beat them.
Like a ninja warrior.
Oh, sorry, I was just slung it out over there. Okay.
You're not supposed to say you're supposed to say oops.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I think we keep wanting to. What do I keep saying?
You keep saying uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, we might have to change our. Uh-oh. I mean, oops. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like dripping down the side of the bowl.
Okay, so we're going to beat the egg here a little bit. So.
Okay, in another medium mixing bowl.
Another medium mixing bowl.
I don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay. Combine half of a cup of almond flour, but we're going to do more because we're doing more cheese sticks.
Okay.
So, by the way, this is supposed to be for 6 cheese sticks. But we're doing, I think, like 9 or 10. So I would at least do a cup. Okay, that's perfect. And then half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Uh-oh. Where's that at?
Let me see if there's any in the fridge. If not, I don't think I use that every time. I just realized that.
So while this is going on right here, we're going to try to break up these clods a little bit. That's so loud right there. Let me put these in.
Yeah, we don't have any. That's okay.
What about those little, from the pizza place, the little packets? Is there any?
No.
Yeah, try it. See if there's any little packets. We can at least try that.
Okay. Then it calls for 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Now, I've just learned whenever it calls for 1 teaspoon, triple it. So do 3 teaspoons of dried oregano.
Dried oregano.
Where's your
Okay.
teaspoon?
1 teaspoon. Uh-oh. Do I have my glasses?
Here, I'll fix it.
Here we go. Wait a minute. Let me get my glasses here. Because this spoon is it's so small I can't even see it. Okay, so how many teaspoons?
So 1 teaspoon, but we're going to do 3 of those.
1, 2, 2.5. Oh, that'd be a 1 tablespoon.
3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep. So we just learned something. Okay. So
How
oregano.
do you know that?
What do you mean? How do I know that?
How did you just learn that?
1 teaspoon, a half a 1 1/2, 2, 2.5, 3.
Okay,
Anyways, what?
1 teaspoon garlic, not salt, garlic powder. Well, it says granulated garlic. Is that garlic powder?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to do 3 teaspoons of granulated garlic.
3 teaspoons, which would
But
be
that's
1
not.
tablespoon.
Are you sure that's not garlic salt?
That's not garlic salt.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna put garlic salt in here, maybe we should.
I don't think you should do garlic salt. I never use salt in these.
Okay.
Okay, or take a little bit out of that and then use some. Just take a little bit out and then. Okay, that's probably enough garlic.
Okay. Would you like to put the lid back on that one? All right. Now a little garlic powder.
Oh, it does call for half. Okay. It does call for half of a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. So what do you want to use for your salt?
This.
Okay, this is a half a teaspoon. I don't think you need to use. How much? Maybe just use a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So.
And then a half of a teaspoon of black pepper. Now, I don't want it too peppery, so maybe not triple on that. Maybe only double it. Maybe 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. Okay.
Did you do it?
No, I haven't got there yet. I was just still
Oh.
putting stuff on there.
Oh.
So a half a teaspoon?
Well, it says a half a teaspoon. I wonder if we should do 1 teaspoon. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be too much?
That doesn't fit.
No,
How are we going to do this? Oh, no. This doesn't fit in the container. This is ruined. Just kidding. I have a little point. Don't you remember that commercial with them
Yes.
stuck on the escalator?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know. That might be too much. That's enough. That's good.
Well, I don't have to put all of it in there. It's just...
Okay.
Oh, it won't go back in the hole.
You're such a comedian.
God, I'm such a comedian. I'm just
Okay,
rolling in it.
now, the next instruction. We got to stir that around. And get
Stir.
it all mixed up.
Baby, come stir this around. Careful does it, please. No, over here, please. Right here.
What are you doing?
Okay, take this fork and stir around the mixtures.
This is me. This is my hand.
Where's your hand? Here's Bailey's hand right here.
No, it's not. Daddy likes to kid with me a lot.
Okay, then next, we're going to dredge the cheese and the eggs.
Okay, thank you.
So
Oh,
you're
wait,
gonna
what
do
about
the
that
cheese
spot?
sticks.
Bring the cheese sticks back to our. Bless you.
Back into our lives.
Yeah, bring the cheese back into our lives.
Hey, get the cheese sticks to Daddy.
Wait, where's the cheese?
In there.
Bless you. This must be.
I'm sneezing the other way.
That's okay. It'll add some
Baby,
flavor.
put the phone down and.
I'm gonna take these here. Oh, you know what? We need to go. Let's go heat the oil Because we're going to drop these in like here, there, and put them on a plate, or you're supposed to do this while you're dredging?
So dredge the cheese and the eggs, then coat in the dry ingredients. Repeat with each cheese stick so that each one is double coated. So egg, almond flour, egg, almond flour, so it's double coated.
Okay.
And then in a large frying pan, pour in an adequate amount of oil to halfway cover the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
When you fry them.
Okay, so we're going to dredge. No, in the egg first, correct?
Yeah, the egg, because you're wetting it, and you're wanting the
I know that.
stick to it. Well, you didn't know that. You said, what do I put it in first?
All
the
right.
refrigerator?
So, okay.
Okay. And then you put it back in the egg,
Mm-hmm.
and then back in the flour. So you're double coating it is what you're doing.
But with you touching it all like that, you're probably going to knock all the stuff off.
Well, how did you do it?
With a fork.
Oh.
But that was pretty good.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do something about those dirty fingers.
Okay, so why don't we do like a couple at a time? So, we will move over to the stove. Okay, so now we're back again. I actually got it's just a little bit warm, so when I drop it in here, it's really gonna sizzle. We got the heat up right now. We're gonna take these and stick them in very carefully.
Told ya.
How long are these supposed to go? Just until the...
Just kind of watch them. I mean, you don't want them to get too brown, but I wouldn't leave them in too long either because it's... Let's see what it looks like.
We're not really cooking them. We're just browning up the batter.
Yeah, that's done. That's overdone. Put them out.
Okay.
Like right away.
Those look so good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're sticking to the paper towel. That's okay.
No.
Okay, so that literally took like probably less than 2 minutes. Okay, we're right here at the plating. Everybody say plating.
Plating.
Okay, so we're gonna quickly chop up a salad with all these beautiful greens that I've...
It's open on the other side.
Oh, it's open on the other side.
Oops.
These are, I picked these out of my garden and I've chopped them up really quick. Oh, that's, you're not supposed to see that. I'm just kidding. We didn't do that with my garden. Okay. I don't have a garden.
Yeah, it died.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, watch it.
Watch it.
No, watch you it.
Okay. So a little bit of greens there.
How do you make... You're making fried cheese sticks elegant? You're trying to make fried cheese sticks
Yes,
elegant.
actually, let's put it in the middle.
And everybody just don't look at the onion.
Oh no, we're gonna look at the onion, all right.
You're going to taste the onion.
Okay,
No, I'm not.
let's put our little marinara. Not yet on that. Okay. Ooh, this plate got hot.
Your microphone is laying on the burner.
Uh-oh. Oops. Okay,
Yep.
so we'll take... Yummy, look at that, how that just just a delightful thing.
I'm gonna wait till it cools off to taste it.
You'll like them.
I think I've tasted that before,
You
haven't I?
have, yeah. That's like a fancy restaurant appetizer, baby.
That
That's
is
pretty
a-
impressive.
That is
Dad, you always want to make stuff fancy.
That's
Is
good.
this from the other cooking show, My Greatest Dishes?
No, it's not. I don't copy anybody else other than YouTube. Okay, this is one of those onions. We're gonna place it over here. And one of these ones, when I ran out of batter, I just fried it up like this. It's a little wimpy, but we're gonna put it right there like that.
No.
Some marinara sauce.
And normally I like to have my homemade, Hidden Valley Ranch mix that I mix with heavy cream, water, and mayonnaise to dip these in, but we don't have any, so we're going to be using marinara, organic marinara.
Organic marinara, because it's organic.
Okay,
And there you are. You have your fried cheese sticks with mozzarella which is keto.
So my favorite part of this whole thing is we're fixing to do right now. Oh, well, let me place it right there.
What,
Okay,
just-
Mama, you want to put some first?
Sure.
I'm going to wait till it cools off to eat it.
All right. All right. It looks a little warm, so
It's okay. It's fine. Are you gonna feed me?
yes.
Like feeding your own dog.
Okay. If it's hot, spit it out.
Mm.
I'm gonna take mine.
Sounds like a grunting goat.
Okay, I'm gonna take mine with a little bit of this onion, this fried onion.
Okay.
So I hope
Sorry.
you enjoyed this video. Or,
That is so delicious. Okay.
or the show.
Hope you'll try it at home. The ingredients and the proportions somewhat will be at the end of the show. So just look on there and you can see what they are. So we had, what was this? Fried cheese stick?
Keto, keto mozzarella sticks, fried in almond flour with some seasonings, fried in extra virgin olive oil, organic marinara sauce, and your fried onions in the same batter.
And you can do that on your list because it's probably going to be very hard to forget because it's a unique recipe.
Okay. So ingredients at the end. See you next time on Oops. God bless.
Bye.
Oops.